What's up, Wolf Nation? This is your captain speaking. Welcome to the Friday night RHP broadcast and Hangout. I hope everyone's doing well. Tonight we have three Erics, a Gort, and a Scotty. Good to see everyone.
Good to see you too.
Yes, it is. It's new, everyone. What's new?
I'm just trying to figure out where the Scotty is because I'm Rufio.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rufio. Three Erics, a Gort, and a Rufio. It's like Rufio.
Scotty,
What's going on?
Wow.
Well,
You
tell
know
ya.
what's going on?
my camera's off because I was watching cartoons all day and I didn't clean up any of the mess that I made. There's a lot of
Dude,
extra hardware for the bestas.
Behold
that I was
the
building
mess.
today.
Behold the nightmare that is my.
No, that's a different kind of mess. I mean, like I have trash and cardboard and shit all over my floor that I didn't clean up.
Yeah, because yours isn't that bad. Maybe because it's dark.
That's those shelves are supposed to be GI Joe, and they had Transformers. I moved those. There's going to be GI Joe at some point soon. I just haven't gotten around to it.
All right. Merman joining the chat. Hello, Merman.
All right.
Let me make that bigger for a second because Merman with googly eyes is best Merman.
Also, glass eyes?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's not glass, but it's definitely a piece of plastic, that's clear plastic that they put over the eyes to give it that look, which I've never seen done on something
That's a first for them, at least.
Yeah.
on something like this, on a retail
Mattel.
toy like this. Like,
Mattel's done that with some of the Jurassic Park stuff.
absolutely beautiful figure.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, look better than your fucking classics.
Okay. I'm glad
Gord,
you're
is this the digital version of a bag over your head? You should live in shame.
Yeah, be right back. Someone's walking in the house.
I hope you know them. If he doesn't come back, he didn't know them.
Yeah. What's going on, Paul? Wayne?
Oh, right. There's comments. Who's here?
Oh, there's.
Toy Mafia. We got Mr. Paul. We got Wayne. What's up, Wayne? How's everyone doing in the chat squad tonight? Hope you're all staying dry tonight.
Hi, Captain
starting to
Stubing.
Definitely some rain up in our direction. You getting hit with any of this, Scotty?
Nope.
No,
Our
Texas?
weather today was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't think we got really any rain. Like a little drizzle earlier, maybe.
And we got some here and there. One
Yeah,
of our
I think it'll
Halloween
be coming here
decorations got
pretty
blown
soon,
off the
though.
house. How's everyone's week? Anyone doing anything fun right now?
Just this.
Yeah, just sitting here. I was downloading some comics.
What are you
Put
down
together a.
Drinking out of my official Realm of Collectors social club glass.
There you go. There you go.
There you go.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. Only the finest.
I put together a budget on a Google spreadsheet today. That was my day.
That sounds like fun.
Mm-hmm.
Budget for you or budget for people you work for or something else?
For me and my wife, since I'm going to be a stay-at-home, run the household type of dude for a while.
Oh, listen to this.
Right.
Yeah, that's the plan. That is the plan.
Get a special apron picked out for all this.
I already got
Oh, I'll find you something cute, Scott. Don't you worry.
You will too. Don't.
Where do you think all those pictures of all that food's been coming from?
Oh,
Yeah, cooking meals for my wife while she comes home to eat them.
Nice. What's up, Logan? Let's see you. What comics are you downloading, Gort?
looks like nothing came out this week so far. I just kind of search the titles. I don't keep up with what actually comes out and when. I don't know the release dates usually.
You looking for anything in particular?
Just trying to keep up with the Transformer and Joe stuff. I still grab Star Wars stuff and I don't read it.
Why do you still grab it then?
I don't know. I might read it. I might. I have a lot of stuff I might read.
You got some FOMO over there? Be honest. Be honest. It's okay.
Well, when stuff's available, just take it and worry about it later.
Just take it.
You know, somebody removes content and then you can't get it. It's a little tougher to find later.
That's true.
I'll
Get it
just
while
have
it's
it
there,
now.
right? Get it while it's hot. So they say.
Yeah.
Sometimes I fall into a rut where I collect like that. Like I grab something, I might not necessarily want it now, but in a year when it's not available, I might want it.
Yeah.
What's the weirdest
And,
thing everyone's grabbed that they've later regretted? Collector
That
wise.
we regret not grabbing?
Or regret something you thought was weird that you grabbed that you kind of were like, what the hell now? All right, Scott's going first. Scott's... What? Is
I don't know.
not-
I feel like that's
Bumblebee Blitzwing.
Oh, Blitzwing. Okay, yeah.
Bumblebee, not Starscream.
Yeah, not Starscream, and really not Blitzwing because it's a third party. But yeah, it's a it was a complete waste of however much money I spent on it. I can't remember. It's because finicky and fickly, and it doesn't even fit into my display anymore. So just gotta get rid of it.
Throw it in the trash right now.
You might be able to get a couple bucks out of that.
No, just throw it in the
You
trash.
just want to see it live
Do the right
trash,
thing,
trash throwing.
Yeah,
You just want to watch the world burn.
maybe I do.
He's not here throwing out dioramas. You need to throw something out, Scotty.
Well, yeah, he throws out dioramas. I definitely throw toys in the trash. I don't like something.
I was told that I couldn't comment on E's diorama exchanging because I hadn't been around here long enough.
Nah, that's bullshit. You can say as you need.
I think the comment I made that day was he changes his dioramas more than he changes his underwear.
Also, I've noticed he hasn't come back yet. Should we be worried?
Like I said, if he doesn't come back, he didn't know the guy. Oh man,
Well, maybe they. Never mind.
that'd be pretty fucked up if he actually did not come back.
No.
He just left his computer up.
Huh?
Willie Whammo, what's up, soldier?
What's the foxtrots?
Hmm?
What's Paul talking about?
Foxtrots. Wasn't that a Sunday funny?
Oh,
yeah,
that
Sunday comic
Foxtrot.
strip.
Yeah,
Okay.
Foxtrot. Yeah.
That's the only Foxtrot I know, unless he's talking about something else.
And that Kathy is a pistol.
Oh, he's definitely talking about the Sunday funnies. Wow, I can't remember the last time I read a.
Do they even do
comic section of a
newspapers
newspaper?
anymore?
Yeah, I was about to ask. Like, is that just gone now?
Oh my
Like-
goodness.
Cleveland has a paper called The Plain Dealer, but it's really just bought stories they buy from like other news organizations. They don't really have their own reporters anymore. It's barely a newspaper.
Yeah, I cannot remember the last time I picked up a newspaper on purpose.
That is definitely an industry
Wow.
that was decimated by the
Yeah.
internet.
It's probably been used as filler in like an eBay box for me.
Oh yeah, I got a whole box of like
Yeah.
the mailers and stuff on newsprint from that's what I use it for.
I think we just use that shit to wrap Halloween decorations up now, or Christmas stuff.
Yeah, keep stuff straight.
Gone are the days of finding an old newspaper that was 100 years old, dated.
God.
You know,
Back in my day.
Now, before we got started, we were starting to touch a little on storing action figure accessories. They're just toy accessories, like all our accessories, all the extra crap that comes in the box.
yeah.
And
Okay.
if you keep the box, maybe you keep it in the box. But if you don't, where do you put it?
I have it's not handy, but I have like these shallow like totes that I keep like my Marvel like all my 1/12 scale stuff in. I got like 3 or 4 of them, and they're full to the brim. They're the ones that are like this, and they're like yay big.
Now,
Yeah.
when you
This
just
is real
throw
visual.
stuff-
Yeah,
do you throw stuff in there, or is it divided up, bagged?
it's hopefully it's bagged. Sometimes it's just thrown in. It depends on how busy I am at the time I pull the figures out.
Hmm.
Transformer stuff I might have handy. No, I don't. I do have Transformers in smaller like containers. The Transformer
Wayne.
accessories. I had 2 or 3 of those full of accessories.
So what Wes is saying here, that's what I started doing. I haven't gotten to just about everything yet, but a lot of the toy lines that I collect. I get a fair amount of Lego from Bricklink when I need pieces, and it always gets sent in tiny little Ziploc bags. So everything goes into those. I bought a couple larger ones, or
Gallon size.
no, not gallon size, but
Quart
long,
size?
like different shapes, because these ones were like a lot of them are 2x3, but stuff that's like 4x6. Sometimes it would come like that, but I would just go to like Hobby Lobby or Michael's, and they sell that stuff, in whatever aisle it is. Just go pick it up.
Oh, the
But,
Ziploc bags? Yeah.
Yeah, the tiny ones.
Yeah, and you
But
can order
I-
them on Amazon too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I print out labels and make sure I know what everything is, and then they're divided up by what they are. So I got a box of NECA Turtles. That box is that's a heavy box, surprisingly. Feels like there's bricks in it. And Star Wars, Joe's, Transformers, all that stuff. Transformers I'm still working on. That's just a mess of third-party stuff that's not in boxes. I had thrown away a lot of those a while back.
Currently, my masterpiece stuff is in freezer bags individually. For each character, they're labeled by a marker. Sorted by season, and they're like little boxes underneath my detolfs. Little foldable boxes under my detolfs.
By
All
season,
my other
too.
stuff, like my Joe stuff and He-Man and everything else, is currently in one giant bag that you just sort out. They're all in Ziploc bags though. So.
When I was doing Masters of the Universe, I was having trouble with a couple of the accessories. I would look at something because they have a fair amount of parts reuse, and you'd find something in a random color and be like, I don't fucking know who this goes to. And then you find out it's
This is one of my
cloth-laced
Transformer
accessory.
containers. Behold.
We spotlight him.
Yeah, hang on. Hold that up again.
Okay. That's one of them.
Okay.
So that's what I'm dealing with.
See, that bin looks like it's ready for NJCC.
Oddly enough, I know I have all the figures for these. I just got to put them together.
I know just a table to put that on.
Yeah, I've got all my one of the boxes has all the Combiner Wars accessories and the feet and hands and stuff, and I gotta get all that together. And believe it or not, certain figures are actually going for like $20, $25, depending on the figure.
Yeah.
So I just gotta get them together and get them out of here.
Seems to do well if you can sell it as a whole team, if you have the whole squad.
Yeah, I have the whole Combiner Wars Menastorm I'm getting rid of now, so I just gotta find make sure I have all the accessories for it.
Wow,
Don't forget to put that little car in there so you can slap it on the chest.
Oh, Blackjack?
Yeah, wouldn't want people to miss out on all the fun.
It's so stupid. Just like sideways on it. Here you go. Yeah, it looks good.
What a horrible idea.
Oh, those look so bad.
Yeah, didn't hurt anything.
I never got that. I got the other 4 Limbots. I couldn't find Menasor anywhere. Then I just quit the mainline stuff.
As all good collectors have. My storage of accessories has evolved over time. For the longest time, I kept all my boxes, and of course, that was absolutely the easiest because all the accessories stayed in the box, and it was super easy to identify the boxes when I would go looking for something, which was really nice. Then I decided that, you know what, I'm holding onto the boxes because I have a fear that I will sell these at some point, and I just wanted to cut the cord on my masterpiece. And so I threw all my masterpiece boxes away, loaded all of the accessories into quart or gallon size bags, depending on Ziploc bags, depending on what the size of the accessories. And then I threw them in a box, but of course, dumpster diving that box to try to find the freaking accessory that the bag that I needed. It was always, even if they're labeled, it's still a pain in the butt. So, I finally like separated them out and divided them by alphabetical order and put them in very low totes, the Ziploc bags in very low totes that fit underneath the beds in our spare bedrooms. So I have like 2 bedrooms that completely this underneath of the beds are completely filled with these low totes. So
Nice.
yeah.
A lot
Nice.
of parts.
I've gone
So, Brian Brink?
I've actually gone real dumpster diving before.
We were worried about you.
Oh no, my family walked in.
Okay.
My family, no, every Friday she goes to her mother's, so
Oh.
she's always walking in at some point throughout the show.
Okay. You said someone walked in, and I said if he doesn't come back, it's someone who wasn't supposed to be there, and you didn't come back for a while. So
It's a hangout, so I was just
gonna-
talking to the wife.
I was gonna send Dom over there to check on you.
Dom wouldn't come. Dom wouldn't care.
My wife.
None
is
of my
tro-
stuff is sealed in boxes. Dom wouldn't come up with
My wife is trolling me.
Why?
but,
So earlier when we were having dinner, she forgot to close a cupboard, which happens to be something that she regularly does. And so I was just like, I couldn't believe it. And so I made an issue of it. And so she just sent me a video. She went through the kitchen and opened every freaking cupboard door in order to troll me.
That's fucking great. Oh God! Shout out to Andrea.
Pretty good.
I told Derek the other day, is like that's our love language, man. We just razz each other constantly.
Our love language is we open up cupboard doors and don't close them. There are worse things you can do. That's funny.
so I got my stalker and my
Card back?
and
Oh yeah.
Retro cards.
Cobra Trooper, retro card Cobra Trooper. Haven't opened them yet.
Do you intend to open them here on the show?
Just because you asked, Scott, no.
Oh.
What if I ask?
Well, what if we ask? Yeah.
Aw.
Too late. Then I can't go back on my
God
word.
damn it, Rufio! You ruined the fun.
I'm a man of my word.
Can't close doors. Now we can't open figures. Just cancel the show at this point.
I'm gonna be dinking around with this guy all night long.
Still waiting for my Coco to come in.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for Coco. I got a processing soon for Road Pig from BBTS.
Really?
Oh, BBT.
Surprising. I wasn't expecting that one.
I think a lot of that's going to come very soon.
Yeah, I think so too.
I got
For Road Pig, wasn't there were like
Road Pig.
many figures announced before that one?
There were a couple, yeah.
Yeah, there was Alpine and the
Pavement Hog.
Iron Grenadier stuff. That's interesting.
I think what makes it different is he's a single release and not part of a wave too.
I got the Wolverine Sabretooth 2-pack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
That Sabretooth is really, really nice. I'm a little disappointed it's got pins in his knees, but I mean at this point with Marvel
Yeah,
Legends,
bro.
like
Oh my
you know,
god.
it's got pins in the knees, but no pins in the elbows. I'm just like,
You pin guys, man.
well, it's just a point, like, you know, like I just want you wouldn't hear me complain about no pins if all of them had pins, right? It's just a little inconsistencies.
Well, didn't the Cyclops from the VHS wave have like partial pins?
I don't know. I didn't get that.
Yeah, I feel like it had pins in the legs or something. You know what? Because they had a use for the arms in another figure, so they got new molds for those, but the legs they couldn't find other uses for, so they just went with the original legs.
Yeah.
That's
So
what happened. That's kind of how they operate. They got like 3 or 4
Yeah.
uses in the mold.
I know, but I mean, it's at a point now. I just little consistent. We'll see. It would be nice.
Just imagine you looking at your shelf, just shaking. Oh, I can't stand these pins. They're not matching.
It's not that bad. It's not that serious. And
Hey, speaking of Dom, what's up, Dom?
The goddess Tila, and also she's nice. I think she's nice. She's a little hard to stand because she's on bare feet. So the bottom of her feet aren't flat. And
You got a little haul this week, then, didn't you?
yeah, I had a couple things. And I think I need to. So this piece right here kind of flares out a bit.
What piece? The mask?
Or
The
headdress.
helmet? Whatever.
So I think I'm
Headdress.
just gonna
That's it.
put a bit of blue tack right under it, a little tiny little piece to hold it.
And
down,
maybe if you
and
heat
should be
it,
fine.
it'll kind of just mold that way.
Just do blue tack. It's simpler.
All right.
Keep the whole damn thing.
So you're collecting stuff from the show too, the cartoon?
No, just this one. I did. I like this figure, so
I'm not
I
thinking
did it
anything
for
else.
just this one. No,
And he's gone.
no, that was today's haul.
Look at you. That's nice. That's some good stuff in there.
And a new laptop from work.
Yay.
Went from a MacBook Air to a MacBook Pro.
Yeah,
Look at you. Look at you go.
exactly the same thing I did.
Does that mean you can do the thumbs up thing like Scotty can?
I don't know. It's a work laptop, so I don't do anything on it.
No. I like that. It's dumb and fun though. It's fun.
It's not showing now. Oh, there you go.
Apple's trash.
Like, share, and subscribe. Esteban says you got a crush on Goddess Tila.
So,
Well, Tila was.
Just sharing.
I'm pretty sure Tila was a first crush for a lot of boys my age. Run around with her ass hanging out all day long.
God, children's television, man.
in a onesie.
80s.
That He-Man, I remember distinctly that He-Man cartoon had a very unique and very particular run for its figures when they were running at or away from the camera.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'm serious. There was something to it that was it was uniquely He-Man about it.
Running away at ass. You see that like. Butt
No,
level?
I agree with you. There's
No,
definitely something
he's
there.
not wrong. There was something different compared to the other ones. The way they ran, whatever they used for how they used to make that particular animation.
Yeah.
Well, it was
And
all
it was reused
rotoscoping.
constantly.
Yeah,
They
it
had
was.
Oh,
they
yeah.
had actors and drew over it. It's
And
rotoscoping.
He-Man's combat role.
Oh, yeah, that too.
When he would punch.
With it constantly recycling backgrounds.
Oh yeah, it's 80s.
You
It's
know,
fine.
cut costs where you can.
I didn't care as a kid. Show's practically unwatchable now, but I can still put it on in the background just for the background noise.
Most things we watched kind of are as kids.
I can
Back.
still watch Transformers.
You can still watch
G1
Transformers? That holds up for you?
G1, yeah. G1 Transformers holds up for me. G.I. Joe kind of holds up for me.
The miniseries hold up for me. The weekly show, not so much.
Yeah, no, I can still watch those. DuckTales will always hold up to me.
Original?
Yeah, the original, not the remake. Trash.
I haven't seen the original. Oh man, it's been years since I've seen the original.
Oh, I got my
All
daughter
that
watching
stuff.
it here and there. We're like, let's put on DuckTales tonight and go to bed. Okay, yeah, let's watch DuckTales. So, woo!
Woo.
And she gets mad if I try to skip the intro.
Who, your daughter?
Yeah.
Oh.
Try to get her on gummy bears. She had no interest.
Gummy bears. That one was always finishing up whenever I got home from school. Never really saw that one too much, unless I was homesick that day.
Howdy doody. Holy moly.
Paul H. alive in the 40s.
I know. I was like, I thought I was old.
You are old.
Feeling it a little more every day.
Oh, my back is fucking killing me.
Like how you call him old and you're like, oh, my fucking back.
Say I'm young. Trying to put this fucking Halloween display together.
Outside or inside?
Outside. The whole fog machine trying to, with the
Oh.
chiller and everything.
Fog
and
machine, you're going out.
With that glycol.
It started working the way I wanted to, and then it stopped. And I don't know, and I think I know what's the problem.
Did you get a cheap one, or did you get like a nice fog machine?
I got a cheap fog machine.
Well,
You have
I'm
to
wondering-
run the fog through like something that chills the fog so that it stays hanging low to the floor. So I had a whole contraption with a bucket and frozen bottle of water. It worked, but I think the fan that I have in the bucket, I bought a really cheap fan
Okay.
to shove it out. It's getting really hot, the fan.
Okay.
So it's chilling so it's going through, it's chilling, but then when it goes through the fan, it's getting hot again.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
So I think that's the problem because it started working fine, but then after a while, like what the fuck is going on? And then I opened it up and I was like, oh, this fan is fucking hot.
I find it interesting that you require the fog to be low to the ground.
Well, because if you don't, it just goes straight up in here.
Right. It's just everything's I understand. It's just I didn't think of like trying to get this like stay like a graveyard low level fog.
That's the idea.
I know. I never thought of like.
And I have an asshole neighbor who, when I was testing it 2 weeks ago, complained to my other neighbor about it, how the fog was blowing his way in.
Oh, for God's sake!
Getting on his bushes.
Did you get
Getting on his
two
bushes.
more
It's like-
machines then?
It's like glycol.
Dude,
it's like it'll dissipate. It'll be
It's
fine.
mist. It's
Right.
hot. It's mist.
Jeez, who's fucking up my
Stop.
bushes?
Yeah. So
It's not my bushes. It's not doing anything. in
It's
your
fucking
bushes.
fall. Your bushes are dying, motherfucker.
Pump that shit in his house when he's sleeping.
meanwhile,
Are you-
this man has never said a word to me. I've been living here for about 3 years now. Has never said hi, never said a word to me. Talks to my wife every time he sees her though.
You're just
Unless
a
his
fog-
wife is with him. Unless his wife is with him, he'll just say hi. If his wife isn't with him, he'll stop and he'll talk to my wife. Old fucking pervert.
Are you the most decorated house on the block?
On this particular block, yes. If I go a block over, hell fucking no. These
No?
people that own those houses to my right, they go all out. I mean, all out. I think I've mentioned it before. We get tons and tons of trick-or-treaters all day long on Christmas Eve. On Halloween.
And they are committed if they're all day long on Christmas Eve.
Tons of trick-or-treaters, which is kind of rare these days, it seems. Everybody I talk to says, no, we don't get any trick-or-treaters. We don't get any trick-or-treaters.
Man, the last 3 places I've lived, like, we've never gotten trick-or-treaters.
So what I came to find out is people in Queens, in the surrounding area, they particularly come over here for it because everybody does Halloween over here.
Mm-hmm.
All the houses do it, all the blocks. Like, it's a lot of houses decorate for Halloween around here. And they even do more for Christmas, so.
Do you do stuff for Christmas too?
Yeah, I put lights on the windows and stuff.
But Halloween's
But now
bigger
I'm
for
gonna
you
have
guys.
after doing this for Halloween, I'm gonna have to go bigger for Christmas.
You get a fog machine for Christmas?
No, there's no reason for a fog machine. But I did buy a projector though.
Nice.
I'm gonna build this screen contraption so that it looks like the projector, the ghosts and shit are not against the wall. I want it to look like it's actually in the middle.
That's awesome.
Telling you, man, YouTube. You find every time people do find out how to do anything on YouTube these days.
That's true. YouTube is very educational.
I could probably find out how to do heart surgery on YouTube if I looked.
Can you imagine?
School anymore.
Brink is
It's too early for Halloween.
Yep.
Yeah.
No one else has decorated yet because it's still September, he says.
No, I'm not the only one who decorated, nor was I the first.
No, there's people around me that decorating already.
I think we were crystal decorated at the beginning of September. So apologies, Brink. My wife got excited.
No one around here, but I don't know if that has anything to do with our HOA or not.
Oh,
Oh, I
man.
bet there's rules about that.
Fuck that shit. You find me.
No, they'll put a lien on your house.
I ain't selling anyway, so who the fuck cares? Once I buy a house, I ain't selling anyway. Keep it till I die.
I got a box for Tyler. You want to see what he sent me?
Yes.
I hope someone does. I got some Joe stands from 3D underscore Printing Forge. Got a Joe,
Oh wow.
classic green and black, and he sent me a blue one too. That was fun. And then I got some 788 team.
What does
Gotta
788
have-
stand for?
That's the
That's the HISS number.
involves the HISS tank. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
got some Arashikage and
Wow.
Storm
Look at you.
Shadow and Snake Eyes. Can't forget the Dreadnoks. And we got some Cobra. Crimson Cobra, Crimson Guard, Twins, whatever. And we got some Python Patrol as well. Nice colors. Got a
Nice.
big old box. Shout out to Tyler for that one. Thanks, buddy. Did a great job on these.
The dude is prolific on those printers, man.
Yeah, he is. Best.
How many printers you got going at a time
Our
now?
sponsor.
Yeah, we get $5 every time we say 3D underscore printing underscore forge.
Yeah, you deducted 20 when you forget one of the underscores.
Right. Like, damn it. I said hyphen instead.
So was there some kind of a Hasbro event today?
Was there?
There
think-
was the Fall Geek releases today on Target. But that's all I know about. I know the room people thought there was going to be a Tiger Force drop, but it never dropped. So I'm thinking maybe next week.
Yeah, I don't remember any streams today. Usually they have a stream or some kind of announcement on Facebook. What's up, Eric B?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I've been nothing but disappointed at their announcements lately, so it's kind of like I don't know, maybe I'm over it. Maybe I'm just squarely in the 3D collector space, or 3P, sorry.
There wasn't anything in the Star Wars panel that caught your eye?
Well, there, we're talking last week. There was, like the Farm Boy Luke is a definite purchase, but and some of those characters that are coming out of the games are cool, but it's not anything I'm going to buy, as I'm pretty much sticking squarely to the original trilogy and then my Bad Batch group.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Lively bunch tonight here.
Yeah, I know. Feel the energy.
I'm just mellow, man. Of course, the more I drink, the mellower I get.
Of course, if you want to join the show, you can message one of us here for the link, or you can go to the group. Feel free
Yeah,
to
it's in the
pop on
group.
in.
I didn't. I hit my mute on the mic by accident. You have not heard anything I've been saying.
No,
Oh, I did that last
you,
week.
you got to repeat.
I just realized that. Oh, I was just ripping on. Well, the last thing I said, I was just ripping on Bad Batch. I went to Ollie's and they had a lot of stuff there. There was pretty much an entire shelf of Omegas. There was a bunch of
Omega.
Yeah, that one. There was a lot of Inquisitors. There was a bunch of Echoes. I don't know, just Mandalorian shit. Like they still had Ewok Princess Leia's, like that kind of thing. There was a lot of like the little like kid figures that they do that come with the vehicles, like the little like 3-inch ones.
Mm.
There's a whole end cap of that shit. And, you know, of course, a lot of Black Panther, Eternals. You know,
Oh, there was a yes.
yeah, Marvel Legends are they're you know they make Star Wars look pretty good at Ollie's actually.
Jeez, the only Star Wars stuff I've ever seen at Ollie's is that Lando figure from the Jabba the Hutt scene. That's it.
Oh, also, what's his name from Rogue One? The
Oh yeah, they had those guys. They had the Bodhi guy.
Yep.
Eyes Deceptions. That
Days.
guy.
I saw them. They still had Dr. Evazan and the Ponda Babas. Yeah, nobody wants that shit.
That's why it's at Ollie's, of course not.
Star Wars.
It's shit.
What's the
What's up, Eric
deal?
B?
What's up, Brink?
Welcome.
What's
I've
up?
been seeing
What's
things.
up?
Cal
Burgers.
Kestis is going to be in Mandalorian. Is that right?
Oh, I'm down with that.
I don't think so.
Where'd you see that?
Okay. I don't know. On the hot sheets?
You probably saw it on somebody's like Tumblr, I imagine.
I'd be down with that though. That game should be made into a movie, and I'd like to see them intersected, or at least a show. And I'd like to see them intersected with current Star Wars media. That'd be dope. But doesn't this timeline fall in between? No. There's
It's
no
a
way
long
Cal
time
can grow.
before the Mandalorian takes
way
place.
before, because this is in between, like the prequels, the end of the prequels, so the Revenge of the Sith, after Rebels, right? Not
No,
after
it's
Rebels,
before
I'm sorry,
Rebels.
After
So-
Clone Wars, well after
The first game, The Fallen Order, takes place 5 years after Order 66.
Yes,
And then
correct.
whatever the next game is, that's a couple years. But
Did he?
It's a
I
pretty
haven't
far
played the
stretch.
second game. Did he survive the second game?
Yes.
Oh, he could still be alive then.
He's talking 20 years. He could be an
He
older
could still be alive.
version.
He could still be alive.
Yeah, he would be way older, but what I don't want them to do is mess up
what-
any potential for the game to continue to progress the way it has.
Mhm.
Like if they do it, yes, make them way older, but then don't let it affect the outcome of what's happening in this.
well, it
game.
would definitely affect the outcome of games
Because
if
then
they
you know
started
he's going to
using him in
survive these
shows.
games.
But that's why they're not going to do that. They want to
Yeah.
sell games.
Yeah, but I don't think they ever plan on killing this character off.
Hey,
Oh,
you never
okay.
know, man.
You don't Star Wars enough, man. They kill lots of people.
Yeah.
Like no Jedi safe, in particular.
No Jedi dies, so
Yeah.
Is that game they released years ago on the Nintendo 64 considered canon?
Which one?
with Dash
Shadows.
Rendar?
No,
Rogue,
yeah,
Rogue
no.
Squadron? I think that's canon.
No,
none
Shadows,
of that
Shadows of
stuff
the
is.
Empire?
None of it.
None of it? Okay, just curious.
It all got erased.
Like literally nothing before Disney buyout.
That way you don't have to pay the writers.
I thought the High Republic games were canon though.
There is no High Republic game.
Old Republic, High Republic. Same
Oh
difference.
no, they're not.
So, yeah, I just Googled Cal Kestis Mandalorian and I'm getting a bunch of YouTube videos with thumbnails. The Mandalorian Cal Kestis announcement. Mandalorian trilogy coming. Cal Kestis and Skeleton Crew. Cal Kestis live action debut. Everything we know so far.
I bet if you
Mandalorian
type
season
in,
4. Cal
Ray
Kestis
movie.
breakdown.
You type in Ray movie, you'll see equally as many about it being canceled.
Oh, yeah, but this
None
is
of
all
this is
within
reliable.
this is all within the last day.
Yeah.
Maybe there was a big announcement
Kathy
made.
Kennedy's definitely
when
getting fired.
Cal Kestis
Mhm.
will reportedly appear in live action Star Wars project very soon.
I'd be
I'd
alright
be
with that.
down with it.
Yeah.
And the
I
last
mean, the
game
kid's a
was
good
freaking
actor.
incredible. He is. He
If
has
you ever
range, too.
if you ever saw him in Shameless or in Gotham, are the two things I know him from. He's pretty good.
What was he, the Joker in that thing?
Yeah.
Well,
Or
technically,
Jerome,
some kind
was it
of-
Jerome.
Jerome.
Yeah.
What's his name? Jerome.
Jerome, and
Excuse
then his twin brother was something else, and they
Yeah.
both were. They tried to pull the Three Jokers a bit.
Yeah, but they couldn't use the Joker in the show.
Right. They
So
couldn't
fucking
use the Joker
stupid.
or Batman.
Why?
But they did. But they did use Batman. The kid wore the suit in the very
He
end.
wore the suit, but he never got.
Yeah.
They never used the word that.
No,
Like
yeah.
they never
I
called
don't
him
know.
Joker.
Because they like to make these stupid fucking rules about what can go in what.
Well, they
So
also
some,
won't give you a crossbow or a freaking pistol with your DC figures.
you know, so you're making a show about
Freaking
Gotham
idiot.
with Bruce Wayne.
That is dumb.
Why don't basically, if you didn't watch Gotham, it was pretty much a villain origin story
Yeah, it
for
was a
a
rogue,
lot of the
rogue
villains.
gallery
So
origin story,
you
and it
don't
was
see why.
about Jim Gordon basically.
Yeah, which is all fine. Which was fine. It was a good show,
It
but
was a good show. It kind of went off the rails in the last season, but it was a good show.
Is that Penguin show any good?
yes,
It's been
Yeah.
getting reviewed very well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's pretty
it's
darn good.
fantastic. Yeah.
It's not better than Rings of Power to me though.
Stop
Rings
it.
of Power has been freaking great this year.
I mean, they're also
Well-
pretty different type of shows too.
They are, but it's just for a week by week
It's like saying-
episodic show.
you've only had one episode so far of Penguin.
That's true.
Rings
But
of Power
I guess
is
what I'm saying-
coming
No,
up
I don't
with
know, man. He
season
said
finale.
that like the 20 episodes of the other show are better. I gotta
Yeah,
believe him.
dude, that Penguin is incredible. It's a great show.
It is. No, don't get me wrong, but did you remember how out the gate Rings of Power first episode was this year? Like it was incredible out the gate, the first episode.
Well, I remember the episode
they-
that dropped yesterday. That was fucking great.
That was
Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah, but when Rings of Power first started, the very, very first episode
First
of season
season.
1
Yep, it
was
slow.
not out the gate. Even, so
But I'm saying this year. I'm not comparing season one
Yeah.
to season one. I'm saying as
I-
far as a weekly
I don't think you
episodic
could just
show.
compare yet with just one
I
episode
think you
so
can.
far.
If
Penguin.
you're comparing episodes by episode, episode one was better.
Well, listen, that Penguin show is basically Sopranos in Gotham. That's all
I would
it
agree
is.
with that. I would.
I mean,
agree
it's
with
got
that. That's
nothing to
probably
do
the
with
best way to
Batman right
describe
now.
Which is
Batman's
good.
a
I'm okay with
backstory. It's like, yeah, this is another gangster show, which
Yeah.
makes it great.
I'm good with it, and the way that they're framing it is pretty cool. Like I thought it was gonna be him and the son. Spoilers, by now you should have watched it, but bringing her into it, I'm like, oh, this is about to be interesting. And it's got normies watching it too. Like, well, what's up with this guy? The
I still
different
don't
take
believe
on
that's
things was
Colin
cool.
Farrell.
Yeah, he couldn't believe it. When you trick yourself, you acting well.
Well, just the makeup alone, like you don't. Usually, when you do that, you can still get a hint.
Correct.
Like,
I'm
yeah.
with you.
It's just, I just don't. Never in a million years would I have guessed that was Colin Farrell.
And it's because the cheeks down, really. It's the way that suit sits on him. It's crazy.
And he's actually acting well in this.
His mannerisms are totally different than anything I've ever seen him do.
Yeah, man.
And I
like
he's
Colin
like Heath
Farrell.
Ledger Joker. You never would know, right?
Yeah.
And I watched that the other day. Yeah, I think he's the best Joker we've gotten.
I agree. 1000%. I don't even think it's close.
Jack Nicholson might be my favorite due to the nostalgia of that Batman series, but I think Heath was. See, I don't know, and you say not even close. Phoenix, his version of the Joker in that first one was fucking great.
Yeah, but it's not the
Thanks.
Joker that I know. The crazy
No, but he
control
still
freak.
did
I mean, not
Oh,
control
no.
freak, but he did a great job. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But like that crazy, maniacal, chaos controlled mind freak has been nuts.
I didn't care for the Joker movie.
It was decent.
Why am I
It
not
was decent.
surprised?
Is Nicholson the only like real conventional Joker that we've gotten? Because I mean, all these other renditions, I mean, they're
They've been wildly
They're-
different.
wildly different.
Yeah, I think him
like,
and
you
Ledger
could-
were your only.
Yeah, I mean, you could
Conventional.
measure them as being like the best Joker or whatever, but like, what about just in general as bad villains or awesome villains? I mean, like,
Well, Jared Leto's
it's crazy.
Joker was dumb to me. I think he was a better Joker in the Snyder cut than he was in the other one.
I don't look. It was so bad I forgot he even existed.
You know what? Honestly, yeah, same here. Until you brought that up again. I'm like, oh yeah, he was in that.
Yeah, that was just
Yeah, he was much better in the Snyder Cut than he was in Suicide
He
Squad.
really wasn't.
I still haven't sat through that.
Bad all around.
Yeah, don't
Just
waste
bad
your
all
time,
around.
Wolf. It's terrible.
Yeah, don't.
Just 4 hours of my
Snyder
life
Cut?
I should save.
No, the
Don't.
Snyder Cut was great.
No,
Nah,
wasn't.
man.
The
If you want to watch a giant,
League
you
regular
wanna watch
one
it-
was
It's just a
fun.
longer version of the
Yeah.
same trash you got the first time.
No, the story
if you
was
want to
way
watch
more
some kind of
consistent.
weird giant supernatural villain, just watch Lord of the Rings.
Well, you're not wrong there. You're not wrong there, Brent.
I mean, Doomsday is in Rings of Power.
He
He
is.
was.
You talking about that big dude from yesterday's episode?
Well, yeah, he made an appearance earlier in the season.
That was all.
Yeah, I'm not up
Yeah.
to. I'm not
that
fully
episode,
caught up
all
yet.
of like what 6 seconds before he was
Yep.
taken down.
And
That show is
CGI's
freaking
expensive,
fantastic.
man.
It is.
I think he made his appearance in episode 3 first. That's where I saw him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, "That's Doomsday."
Yesterday's episode was freaking fantastic.
It was like a
Yeah, well-
mini Return of the King to me. It was just like,
Yeah.
Remember, no spoilers. We're not all caught
Yeah.
up yet. So
all right.
Yes. I think you guys have a good time with it. It's worth catching up. Agatha, on the other
I've
hand,
done-
is
I've
like,
done
all right,
3.
come on, girl.
I've done 3 episodes so far.
Oh, they on
Now
episode
that I'm
7
finished
now.
with Banshee, thank you,
Yeah.
Yule, if you're watching. My plan is to catch up with Lord of the Rings of Power. I tried doing it today at work because the morning started off slow and there was just
No, it's
shit-
way too much going on. in
shit
that
going
episode.
on. I kept looking up and I was like, "What the fuck? I gotta rewind. I need to stop. I can't."
Yeah, you gotta
I
pay
can't.
attention, especially
So-
to this episode.
And I'm on like episode 6 of Banshee now, and I can understand why you wanted to binge that. It's
It's fun, right? It's
I meant to get started on that today.
it's fun, but like it's not the show where I watched it while I was working, right? So if I
Yeah.
missed something, it didn't feel pivotal for a
Dude,
second.
like what's great about it is sure there's this overarching story, but like it really is kind of episodic with this guy being in the situation that he's in. Like, something different happens in town and I got to take care of shit. It's like, and I'm just treating it like this is Homelander before his before his V kicked in, his compound V before he took that shot. That's why I'm
Speaking
looking
of that,
at it
man,
as.
I hope Gen V comes back soon. That show was freaking good as heck
It was
too.
good. It was alright. I enjoyed it. And I know you mentioned Agatha. I only watched the first episode. Told myself the first episode was good enough for me to watch the second episode. But I've had no desire to go back and watch the second or whatever else has come out since.
This
You
last
lied
exactly-
yourself.
episode was dumb.
That's exactly
Yeah,
how I feel.
Like I said, oh, this isn't that bad. Maybe I could watch this, but I just have not had the desire.
I think I'm just ready for them to get to the shits, and it's not happening yet.
No.
Yeah, I just can't with Marvel anymore.
I'm still all in on Marvel. It's just this show is like, all right, tell me something that I already know.
Oh, as far as Disney Plus shows for Marvel, I was about to say most of them have been good, but I don't know. Maybe it's an even 50-50.
I think the only thing that people really crapped on was She-Hulk.
Well, people were
and
crapping on
Ms.
She-Hulk.
Marvel.
People were crapping on Secret Wars.
Secret Wars was not.
Oh, I forgot about Secret
Yes,
Wars.
people-
Yeah, that's
oh,
not
People,
good.
I forget that was
were
a thing.
crapping on
Secret Invasion.
Secret
Secret
Invasion.
Invasion.
Secret Invasion. Sorry.
Yeah, it's so long.
Yeah, that one.
Miss Marvel.
People were crapping on Miss Marvel, even though I think Miss Marvel gets a bit of a bad rap.
I know. I
agree.
enjoyed it.
Yeah, I
She-
enjoyed it.
that show wasn't bad for what it was trying to do.
Exactly. Like I just, that.
I think she
Oh,
had
we
been
know what that was
about the
about.
new Marvel stuff, like that actress.
She has some potential, but I even liked Hawkeye.
I
That
thought
was
Hawkeye
good.
was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hawkeye was
It
great.
was surprisingly. I
Falcon
didn't
and Winter
think I was
Soldier.
gonna like Hawkeye, but
Oh, it was
I
really
was
good.
pleasantly surprised.
And it was at
I-
a great time of the year. Like it was Christmas. It came out around Christmas. Well, Thanksgiving. I was like, oh, this is fun.
I would like to see Haley Steinfeld come back.
She's coming back.
I think there was mixed reviews on Moon Knight, but I enjoyed it.
I
Yeah.
No, I didn't think there were mixed reviews on Moon
I didn't
Knight.
like
Most
Moon
people
Knight.
liked it.
I did not like Moon Knight.
It was confusing at first, but then it made sense. like Moon
I
Knight.
personally did not like Moon Knight, but that's just my weird shit.
And
Um,
Winter Soldier and
Winter
Falcon.
Soldier was
Falcon.
good.
That was good.
Mm-hmm.
WandaVision
Yeah, I like that
was
one.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Both Loki was great.
Oh yeah. And then
Yeah.
was
Werewolf
great.
by Night was good, even though it was a short, but it counts.
I like that one.
Television.
Yeah, that flies under the radar. I
Yeah.
like that one
Yep.
though.
Mhm.
And now you can count the Netflix movie, the Netflix shows.
Yeah,
in
because
them.
they matter. So their television, even if you don't count the Netflix shows, they've done more good than they haven't, dude. And that's why I'm reluctant to just be like I'm out on Marvel. Like I want to see what else they do.
I'm
This
not
is turning
out
out to
on
not be that
Marvel
great,
yet.
but-
I mean, I don't think the last couple movies have been all that well, personally. But I'm looking forward to the new Captain America.
Yes,
Um,
I'll get those tickets for day one showing. I'm gonna watch that.
I,
Right
I
after.
wanna see the Thunderbolts movie.
I do too. Even though somebody called it the Suicide Squad, but I mean I get it.
Oh yeah.
I like Harbaugh. I like the what's her name, Florence Pugh.
Yeah,
I think she's been a
Madam
great.
Viper or something like that.
She's the one. She's
She's something.
Black Widow's sister.
She's just
Oh,
come
Pugh,
back
that's
with
her
her.
name. What's the lady's name from Seinfeld then?
Oh
Oh,
fuck.
Louise Dreyfus.
yeah, I forgot what
Julia,
character she's
Julia
playing.
Louise Dreyfus.
Thank you.
Yeah, but
You're
she's playing like I think a Viper or something like that.
I
Forget her
mean,
name.
the name you're thinking of is Madam Viper, but I didn't hear that. Could be wrong. I don't know.
That's who they said they were setting her up to be,
Interesting.
which is weird because she has her hands in the pockets of the Thunderbolts too. Remember, she had the secret agent all set up.
U.S. agent.
U.S. agent, yeah, that guy.
Yeah, I haven't caught up on the whole Thunderbolts thing yet. I guess did a trailer pop out or something?
Yeah, this
Trailer
week.
came out.
The
I think
final
this week.
trailer.
When's
Oh,
the,
what?
A
when's
real
the show?
trailer. A real trailer. No, it's a movie.
Oh, when's the movie?
Next year sometime.
Next year.
There's a trailer?
Full trailer.
An official trailer for Thunderbolts. Yep.
It just came out
Wow, that
2 days ago.
didn't even register with
Yeah.
me.
It didn't register with a lot of people.
Yeah, and it seems like Bucky is chasing them down. So, and he has his long hair back. I wonder if he's brainwashed again. Like this has potential.
I am gonna be right back because I gotta watch.
Yeah,
this.
you know, Scott posted this into one of the group chats. Nobody said. Everyone ignored it. Everyone continued talking for a couple hours. Of that's what I said, Scott. This is like nobody gives a fuck. And then they still ignored it.
Well, I
after
had seen it already by the
thought
time
it was-
Scott posted it. So.
I thought it was AI or some shit. It just
Yeah, there
seems
was
so
no
out
need for
there.
me to mention anything when I seen it already.
But after that, I don't know.
I
what's
think
next.
Gord's point was that there was a time in which a Marvel trailer dropped and it would have sparked discussion.
Yeah, people would be talking about it and excited. And
So we did in our MyRock chat. You know, I know varying opinions may fly when it comes down to Marvel and certain properties. So I don't talk about it if no one else does. But we did in our MyRock chat. We got some pretty good discussion. A lot of people are excited to see this, especially coming on the heels of the Captain America movie, because we wonder how Ross is going to play in all of this. So it's going to be interesting. I think it was a good drop, especially with this movie being so close.
Yeah, if it ties into the Captain America movie, that'll be good.
Mhm.
I mean, problem is, last couple movies they've done have not been well received, and I mean, it's hard to follow up something like Infinity War and Endgame.
Yep.
Yeah, but Shang-Chi wasn't terrible.
Yes, it
I
was.
enjoyed
Shang-Chi was
no,
not good.
Never.
It was
not
mid
terrible.
at best.
Shang-Chi
I
was
mean-
not good.
As not good as Shang-Chi was, it was like a movie masterpiece compared to Madam Web.
Don't count. Madam Web is Sony, so that's a whole different thing.
He's just saying that because I
I
actually
know.
like the movie. Besides being
If you
good.
take Aquafina out of Shang-Chi, it makes it much better.
No,
So,
If
and
you
no,
take
I get it.
Aquafina out of
Aquafina
anything, it
probably
makes it
wasn't
better.
the best
This is
thing
true.
to add to that movie because she's an idiot. But at the same token, the movie wasn't terrible.
Yeah, it was.
All right. Well, I disagree. I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed Shang-Chi.
I thought seeing the real Mandarin on screen was a pretty cool take, even though I hate that he's dead in this first movie. I wish he would have been around for a little longer, but I do want to see how they set him up and maybe bring him together with Iron Fist because that's a good timeline.
You're not going to see him again, I think, and you're not going to see Iron Fist again.
Iron Fist, they already they got the name back, so they're already looking at casting because the other guy wants to play him again, but I pray to God he doesn't. He was
Well,
terrible.
yeah.
Well, it wasn't all his fault. His fighting was bad, but he had no training. That series
He
was
I
refused
don't
to
rushed.
care
train
about the
for it.
fighting. His dialogue was terrible.
That movie was that. If you go back and look,
That
that
show was terribly written.
they had rushed for some reason. They rushed that show compared to the other ones, and it showed. It showed.
Because
I
even
thought
when
he
you put
was
him
better.
together into the Defenders, he was
gotta-
not good.
I
gotta
thought he
focus
was
my
better.
chi. My chi. You gotta keep talking about chi.
Yeah,
Fuck
In
you
his
and
second
your chi.
season?
his dialogue
Jesus
was
Christ!
terrible.
Shut up already.
Chi-Chis.
In
It's a
his
celebration
second
of
season,
food.
he was
Give
a little
Colin
better.
Wing-
Yeah.
I
I
think
miss
they're gonna set up
Chi-Chis.
Colin as the new.
That lunch buffet was legit.
So that Thunderbolts trailer was interesting.
Yeah, I liked it.
Who's this kid that they're chasing after? Is this supposed to be Sentry?
Yeah, I think it's Century. I have a feeling
they
Bucky's chasing them
locked
because
that
he
too.
thinks they're the bad guys. He thinks he's a good guy, so he's going to chase them.
I see they gave U.S. Agent a shield. Wonder if it's vibranium or just a thing.
No, the first shield he had was Cat's, and then he had just a replacement shield. It
He
wasn't
just made
vibranium.
one in his garage.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought maybe this was a real different one or something. Unless
Maybe.
this is.
He may have a replacement shield at this point because now he has resources.
They went to
again.
Wakanda and asked very nicely.
Yes.
Nah, remember they were trying to steal it. Remember, and
The
second,
Wakandans are very forgiving. We know this.
You know what? They
From
should
the
just
movies.
make it out of adamantium.
Hmm.
And then that's where they bring the X-Men in.
That was interesting. I'll keep an eye on that one.
yeah, Thunderbirds looks like it has promise.
I'm going to go see it. And I quit the MCU. I'm going to go see that. So,
Yeah, like I just don't get excited anymore when it's like, oh, here's this new Marvel thing. I'm like, okay. It's like I feel like it's just oversaturated so much of it anymore, and it's all just been kind of just it's okay. And because I can't remember who said it just a little bit ago, you're not it's hard to top Endgame and Infinity War and all that, like that culmination.
yeah, it's fair.
I still think it's weird they're bringing Downey back for Doom. I don't know how
That's
I feel
just-
about
that
that
is-
yet.
So
that is-
fucking
that is-
stupid.
That is just a money grab. Say, hey, look, and to try to that's the van with free candy on the side to lure her back in. That's all. It is.
You're right, but it's just I think it's stupid. I don't like it. It actually for me it makes me less interested.
Yeah.
I think that movie is gonna have him as a variant. They're gonna springboard the new Doom into all this, and all is gonna be white in the world. There's no way the Russo brothers use him as just the regular Doom, knowing what they know about Secret Wars and all that. It just doesn't happen.
I hope not. Hope you're right there.
Yeah, but if you wanted to bring him back, you should have bring him back.
But they're trying to button up this multiverse, and what way would they button it up? They're gonna have him come back. I think having him come back as Doom is actually more interesting than having him come back as Iron Man.
So he'll be in it for like 5 seconds, like Kraskowski was for Mr. Fantastic. I think.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be something. I mean, no,
They could do that.
He's gonna be
Chris
the
Evans.
villain.
Remember,
He's gonna springboard the right villain into it.
I don't know. I think then you should have left that as a surprise, for one. Two, remember he's not playing Tony Stark as Doom. He's playing Victor Von Doom. So
Here's the only thing I can say.
I just don't think it was a good move. It's a
Though-
money grab, sure, but as
The-
far
the-
as story wise,
The Russo brothers, every single Marvel film that they have touched has been amazing. And so I will give them a benefit of the doubt, as much as I don't like the idea of it. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt.
I'm gonna go see it, but I just have a feeling that this was a mistake.
Did that third Venom movie happen already?
It's
Couple
on its
weeks.
way out.
Couple weeks.
It looks
Yeah.
trash.
Oh, all right. Not yet then. Okay.
Looks
Just
done.
curious.
Trash, man. But they're bringing in Null or whatever his name
Yeah.
is, the Symbiote King.
The
Norman
Symbiote
Reedus.
King.
Yes,
whatever
baby
he
girl.
is.
Huh?
He's like the king of the symbiotes.
Yeah,
or
that's something
something.
I think they introduced recently in the comics, if I'm not
No.
mistaken, Brink.
Well, I'm not watching it then. That's just
He's from the planet of whatever, wherever Venom's suit is from.
It's hard not feeling as though it's a rehash.
What's a rehash?
Well, because every villain that Venom has fought in the previous two movies were
Symbiotes.
symbiotes.
Yeah, but that's basically been him in the comics. His first few villains were like either pieces of himself before he started hunting Spider-Man again or teaming up with Spider-Man again. Carnage was his first major villain.
Mhm.
And so, I mean, this tracks. I think Marvel, Sony's done a better job.
It's
Putting
one thing to
more
do that in
alive
comics
than-
because it's comics, right? It's another thing to do it in film for, sequel after sequel.
Yeah, but no one said anything about the Avengers' first villain being Loki. Like, that was from the comics. No one said anything about Captain America's first villain being the Red Skull. That was from the
But my
comics.
point
So
is
it's
that the second villain in the follow-up movie wasn't Red Skull again. The second villain in the follow-up movie wasn't Loki again.
no, but it was his main villain, which
And
was
the problem is, the main protagonist for Venom is Spider-Man.
no, it wasn't.
It's always been Spider-Man.
Yeah,
when
it
you
is.
think Venom,
When
you
you
think
got-
Spider-Man.
when Venom got
That
his
is
own
your-
comic run, is what I'm saying. I'm talking about Venom
But
as
again,
his
at that
own
point,
comic run.
look, when you think Venom, you think Spider-Man.
Yes,
when you
if
think
in
Batman, you
terms
think
of
Joker.
Spider-Man's villain. When Venom has his own villain, it's Carnage. That's what I think, because that's what happened in the comic.
And again, great, they did that. But now having yet another symbiote,
Right. The Venom Wars. This is what happened in the comic.
But this is the problem with Venom. This is the same thing when you do Joker, right? Eventually, you have Joker. Where's Batman? The two go together. Same thing when you have Spider-Man, you have Venom. You have Venom, you have Spider-Man, and you have not had Spider-Man yet. I don't know what Sony's doing over there. I don't know what the rights are for who owns what at this point. But they have not brought their Spider-Man into their universe yet. You got a Craven movie coming, and you still don't have Spider-Man. Every single one of these characters are based off of Spider-Man. They were Spider-Man villains. They were brought in for Spider-Man. They're part of his rogues gallery, and you still don't have a Spider-Man.
Well, I'm okay with that if you're setting them all up to fight him.
But again, like how it's when you're doing movies, you can't wait 10 years to set them up.
Oh, you can't?
You can't wait 10 years to bring in Spider-Man. No, not the main one.
They waited 10 years to bring in Thanos and Loki, is all I'm saying.
They didn't know they were
but
bringing Thanos in.
Yeah,
until
but in the case
halfway
of
through.
Thanos, they were teasing him the whole way. Spider-Man's not teased basically at all for the Sony.
Yes, he got
Yeah,
teased in.
Eric
he
B,
got
your,
teased in
Eric,
the
your argument's
movie.
falling apart.
If
dude.
you're talking about at the
No,
end of the
he got teased,
MCU
yes.
in and not in a Sony movie, I don't think that counts.
I think
Hey,
it does count.
Eric-
because
Eric
that's
B,
what they're
who's-
talking
who's-
about bringing together?
Yeah, but who's Morbius's mortal enemy if it's not Spider-Man?
I didn't say that it wasn't his enemy.
It's the
Obviously,
box office,
they're
Brian.
tying that
Oh, the
together
box
because they brought in the Vulture at the end of the Morbius movie to
good.
tie those movies together. He's clearly in the same universe with them.
Oh, I haven't seen that movie.
It's
Okay, then what are
Morbin
we
time.
I
talking
just
about?
know that there's no Spider-Man. And
What
it has
movie
that,
is
and
the
it has
same
Jared
universe?
Leto in it. So why watch?
Morbius and Vulture he comes to talk to Morbius at the end of that movie.
Yes, yes. And
And so
nobody
he
knows what
pulls him
happened
into
to
that.
since, right?
Oh, I
Nobody
thought
knows
that was-
anything.
I thought that was
them
Bruce
setting it
Wayne.
up.
Some kinda
And they've
crazy
done
crossover.
nothing with that since.
But the
They-
word is coming out of the Sony studios is that they're putting all of those guys together to do their own version of the Sinister Six with those
And
guys.
how do you have the Sinister Six without Spider-Man? Where's your Spider-Man
I'm
already?
not saying that they're
That's
not
my
going to put
point.
them together. They're getting those. They're operating off the fact that you know who Spider-Man is already.
But
So they're
he's not
building-
there. There
Oh
is
my
no
God, would you let
Spider-Man
me
in that
finish
universe.
talking? All I'm telling you, he is in the universe because they pulled the Vulture together with that. They're showing you he's a part of the universe. The Vulture fought Spider-Man already. There's your connection point. They're pulling all these guys together and they're giving you these guys' history so they can put them together in the movie. They're
Yeah,
just setting it up.
And Eric B's right, because didn't they bring in the Venom guy at the end of Multi
Yes,
Madness?
that's
Of
all I'm
Yes,
saying.
but
dude,
then
is
he
that
went.
they're-
So Venom is in the same universe with Craven and Morbius, right?
Morbius is in the same universe as the Vulture, which is in the same universe as Spider-Man. Venom
Yeah.
jumped multiverses with the
Yeah.
book or
So
whatever.
what you're saying is the Venom movies are not in the same universe with Morbius and the Craven movie that's coming.
Correct. What I'm saying to you is they're pulling him into that universe because he left a little bit of his.
Yes, I
behind.
understand. Yes, I
Yes.
understand.
So
I
they're
understand
they're
that.
tying those guys together, and I think
I understand
the,
that.
the
But
rumor
again,
is, you asked me a question. You gonna let me answer it? The
Yeah,
rumor
let him answer.
is that they're pulling these guys together. That's what Sony is doing, and they're going to team with Marvel. I just watched another video on this yesterday, and they're trying to pull them all together, and that's the rumor. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm telling you that's what they're saying is word on the street.
I think
And
it'll
these are from
probably
Marvel
happen
and
about the
Sony
same time
insiders.
as the second Acolyte season.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, but are they going to bring in the Kingpin from Daredevil? Because he has to form the Sinister
No,
Six,
he's
right?
not in the Sinister Six.
No, but isn't he the mastermind? I watched that cartoon. He put the Sinister Six together.
Well,
but they're
that's the
not
cartoon,
following-
not the comics. You know, they can't even put Kingpin with Spider-Man in a movie. They got to give it to you with Daredevil every time, and he is originally a Spider-Man villain.
Is Dom trying to get in here? There he is.
There you go.
Howdy-ho.
I'm away from the computer.
I hear you, Eric. I agree.
I mean, I just see what they're doing, and that's the rumor that's on the street, and I just see that that's what they're trying to
The
do.
street.
Yeah, I mean, but this is from people who are Marvel insiders, who are Sony insiders. Listen, I don't know if it's true or not. I'm just
Clownfish?
telling you, based on what they're saying is the word on the street, and it makes sense based on what they've done. They're not Marvel. Anytime they have their name on something, they're not doing these things just to give you fanfare. They're dropping these things to set stuff up because that's been their track record. So that's all
Well,
I'm going off of.
you know, I was talking about my trip to Ollie's. I think they've been setting up for clearance lately.
Word on the street is you
I
got
don't
to
know.
get yourself one of these 3-0 fucking Robotech planes. This thing. Hey, EE transformed it just now without instructions. Just want to let you know.
You're special. You're so special.
I mean, don't all those Robotechs transform the same way? Since
This
the 80s.
this did not transform the same way. This thing was bonkers.
Bonkers. Nice
Bonkers
word choice.
transformation. In fact, it's parts forming.
Oh
Some
no.
Side fillers that you take
Oh,
off.
and just like that, millions of fanboys let out a cry.
I just think that it's a myth that they didn't give you the super robot armor.
Well, maybe if
Yeah.
you're a real fan, you'd know that that's not a default armor that gets added to Rick Hunter.
I know,
This
but
isn't
I'm
Jetfire.
okay with
This
that.
isn't
That is
Wow.
Rick Armour.
Y'all are
Hey,
coming with
isn't that
some,
Rick Armour?
some
Super fan.
the top left and the top right corners coming with some
There was some
sass.
sass on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear him? You hear
Woo!
him? Wolf?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Little
it's
spice on that. You were a real fan.
little tang.
That is Rick Hunter, though, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, okay, then. So they could have added it. Is all I'm saying.
Well, I don't think Rick Hunter ever put the fastback armor on his
Well,
blade.
yeah, he did.
Well,
'Cause
maybe
I have one.
when he took over for Skull 1 from Roy Fokker after he died, then I think he did it. But
Well, all I'm saying is that they had it, and none of the
well,
jets that
this
they're
is
coming out with have
Robotech.
it.
This is Robotech, not Macross. Maybe in Macross they had it.
None of them are coming out with it. That's a miss. Like all these jets they're coming out with, none of them have it.
But it's not a miss. Like predominantly, this
No,
is the
it's a miss.
plane.
I heard on the street that it's going to
All
be
right.
an add-on kit.
God,
You're
you
not-
probably want it to come with the Matrix. You probably want it to come with the
So,
Matrix too, so you
here-
can assume leadership and all that
and
other shit.
flames.
Yeah, so here you go.
Yeah.
So it was actually neither. It was a prototype ship. So it wasn't Skull Leader and it wasn't Rick Hunter's.
Face.
There it is.
Yeah.
So why do I have a Rick Hunter that has it? That's all I'm saying is they have the
Show us-
opportunity to put it.
Show
with
us pictures of your
it. In
Rick
the
Hunter with
basement,
the
dude. I'm
fastback
not
armor.
going downstairs with it.
Oh, you
But I have
scared?
one. I
Spiders
bought-
down
I bought
there?
a
What the
band-
hell? Put the
band-
lights on. Go down, get your toy.
And no, I'm not going
No.
downstairs. But I have
Poor Rick apparently didn't have the security clearance to fly it.
And I have another one too. Which one was the white one with the blue fastback armor?
My sources.
Oh,
Is it,
wait a minute. Come
If
on,
Artie's gonna put it
Robotech
out.
fan. If you're a real fan, you'd have it in 2 seconds.
Oh!
Oh, that was the Smurf Robotech.
What's he talking about?
That was his friend. I
All I
forget.
hear is wah 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 wah. What's going on?
Exactly.
So, Eric, did you aim that at me?
No, I aimed it at Brink, who said
Okay.
I wasn't a real fan.
Right, you're
But
not,
apparently,
right?
the real fan doesn't know who has the blue armor.
Max?
'Cause if
Oh, I
he
was.
was,
I
he
couldn't
would've had
hear
it in
you.
2
There's
seconds.
lots of.
No,
Oh,
you
there's
heard me.
there's rock
Yeah,
rolling
Max-
going on here.
Well, his
You
alien
didn't
wife
say
had the red
anything.
one.
You heard me.
I can't hear
Yeah,
you
open
over
your
the whooshing of this fucking plane.
Get the jet fumes out your
Man.
ears.
I hate when mommy and daddy fight.
Tearing us apart.
I guess we're not getting dinner tonight.
It's not.
Please, Dad, quit fighting and hitting Mom. Slap me another pancake under the door.
Brink's about to turn this car around.
Wow, please hit mom. Okay.
I can't. I can't. Yeah, I
Again,
can't wait to
everybody,
Eric B
please.
shows this stuff.
I didn't say that.
No one said
Eric B,
please
which
hit Mom.
which ones do you have? The Yamatos or whatever?
I do not
I have
promote
one
hitting
Yamato,
anyone's
which is
mom.
the blue one. Well, actually, I think the Yamato I have is actually the Rick Hunter. Maybe they're both Yamatos. I know Bandai has one, and I thought I had a Bandai one too.
Well,
so-
your Rick Hunter one might have came with the extra accessories because they just ran the mold. It was all in the one same mold.
all I'm
Yeah,
saying is
they
it
all
came
work
with
together.
it. Someone else could have done it. Is all I'm saying. And it has the tab pieces for it.
If they
On
didn't
the,
show it in
the
animation,
Robotech.
it's not canon.
But which one of the 800 books is it in?
Yeah.
Right.
And
I
there's so
look-
many
I would know.
renditions of
I
this
don't know
stuff
who
as
Rick
well.
Hunter is. I'm so lost right now.
He's like the leader, like the main character of
He was the
Robotech.
kid, like yeah.
I mean,
He's a
quick
main
Google
character in
search
the
to me,
fifth
Eric B is. I mean, it comes with the VF1S from Royce, the Skull One. It's where I see most of it. That and Jetfire is not Rick Hunter. Like
no,
it's a different
it's not
scheme.
supposed to be, I guess.
So
Well, while we're on it, I never saw Jetfire with his red armor that came with the toy. So what's up with that?
I know,
I think we
right?
should write letters.
Winnie has that guy's email from Botan.
Yeah, Derek knows a guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
send him an email.
he did a
Are you
panel
getting
of
those bikes, Brink?
it. Maybe I might get one,
I'm
but
getting
I
one.
kind of stopped after the whole SDF1 story arc. I didn't really get into the next chapters.
Bionids or whatever it is.
I just know the planes were badass. I never,
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever watched a Robotech. I've seen a movie in a movie theater recently. It was the newer Robotech stuff, or like the more custom, sleeker jets or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
the swept forward wings on them and everything. Those
Yeah,
those are sweet.
where they sung through half the damn movie.
Oh, that's the first one. Friggin' dude, Mid-May. Oh my God, Mid-May.
That was at the end,
Shut the
though.
fuck
To
up.
be fair,
I don't
because
know what it
the
was.
Centrali
I
were
just
all
know they
enamored
sung
with
through
her,
the
so she
whole, and
sang
I
and
heard
they
they
were
do
able
that
to.
through all of them. But this was definitely a new style movie because it was like the updated animation, the newer jets, where they're more sleeker or whatever. They don't look like the regular FJs.
Yeah. So, well, we were going to talk about this on the next show, but I think we could go, since it came up, we could already bring it up. That let's talk about that singing thing. We've actually decided that EE is going to be our singing mascot. We've got him a little outfit and everything.
I'm there for it.
Oh yeah, it's happening.
Dude, that stuff was crazy. Because I wasn't expecting that to be the case in that movie. It's like, why are they singing while they're fighting? And Matt was like, "This is a thing." I'm like, all right.
So you're blaming it on Matt. Gotcha.
Well, I was never going. He told me that Robotech was being shown in the movie theaters, and if I wanted to finally check one out, I could go. So I went with my homeboy. I've never seen it, never knew anything about it. So then he warned me as we get in the movie theater. I was like, oh, well, it is what it is. We're here now. But the movie was enjoyable, even though it was it wasn't dubbed, it was subbed. It was still an enjoyable movie.
Did Dom just pop in and then pop right back out?
Probably.
Well,
You still hit.
Yeah.
No, I'm still here.
Oh, he's quiet. Yeah.
I'm listening to you guys. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Can't
No,
now.
fuck you then.
Wow.
Oh, this is a spicy one tonight.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Things.
Oh, let's open this fucking Cobra Trooper.
I will say this Bumblebee Shockwave, Bumblebee movie Shockwave is nice.
It looked
Man,
good.
shot. It's like there's like no like they went all out on this. There's no
It's all dark, dude. Yep.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry. Yeah, a little better.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a nice figure. They've I'm surprised. Usually I'm disappointed by what has put out now, but
Is that a
Now,
studio
is that-
series?
Studio series, yeah.
Yeah.
it's
it's a studio series, Bumblebee.
Studio series. He's got like I can't find any waffles. A
That's
little
interesting.
couple, but nothing else.
Is that a $35 price point or is that a $55 price point?
$35.
Okay.
You can't put waffles on a submarine or it'll sink.
Yeah, it's a nice figure.
Actually,
What does he
Ryan, they
change
have air
into? Because he didn't
pockets.
really transform in that movie.
He changes
Like
into
a rail tank or something like that, right? Like some type of
changes
rail.
into this not
Tank?
clear out. Changes into that tank.
Okay, the tank.
Yeah,
All the
kinda
dumb
similar.
characters seem to change into now.
It's kind of similar to the Beast Hunter's Shockwave.
Yeah, if it's not an H tank, is it really a tank?
You know,
Yeah, I
eventually
like 'em.
somebody's gonna come out with handheld tanks, and then what the hell are they gonna do for Megatron?
Wasn't there already a picture of them
Make him the
holding
Nerf gun again.
holding the tank?
Handheld tanks.
That is funny.
That's what the Pentagon is working on right now. Where's my shark with laser beams on top of their heads?
Well, I'm sure they're working on drone tanks. I'm sure they already got them. Guys controlling from Las Vegas.
Freaking sharks with lasers on top of them.
Freaking laser beams.
So, hey Scott,
Yeah,
you got the snarl today too, right?
I did.
Yeah, mine was waiting on the porch for me along with Brawl, and I got home. What are your thoughts on snarl?
The dinosaur.
Same as I've had since the beginning when I saw it. The feet are overly large, and it definitely affects my enjoyment of the character. And then, of course, the inner legs. I felt like they had an opportunity to clean that up and not make it not make the yellow be seen as much. But outside of those two complaints, it's a good figure.
Note to self: Scott doesn't like anyone with big feet.
What figure were you talking about? I missed that, Scott.
New Age Snarl.
That thing is top.
So, Scott, I got big feet. You don't like me?
You're proportionate.
Oh, really?
You know what big feet mean? Big socks.
What a compliment. You're so proportionate.
Fortunate. Hey,
No, but I was sitting here. I was sitting here looking at my Snarl and the other Dinobots on my shelf, and I happen to have Omega Supreme standing close behind them,
Mm-hmm.
and
You pick me up full
realized.
screen now.
No, we want to look at you, Eric. You beautiful human being.
Realizing that they're
Make it
all
awkward.
the same color, it makes it look like the Dinobots are weird offspring of Omega Supreme. It's like that gray, the yellow, and the red.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying that Omega Supreme pooped out some dinosaurs?
You got some bastard children out there.
Yeah, like I think it looks good, but I agree with you. The feet are way too big, and I feel like the torso is way too skinny. Like
I feel like that was also the same on the Fans Toys figure. It might just be indicative of that character, man.
yeah, but Snarl wasn't a thin character.
Look at
Beefy.
the Gigasaur, and I think they all got that same problem. It might be just the design of that thing, man.
So in this design, they fit both sets of legs into the feet.
Yes, they do.
And if you take out that front set of legs, you could have made it a lot narrower.
Yeah. This guy was on the front porch.
We'll open that up. I want to hear your thoughts on it.
Yeah, I haven't gotten any of my Joes yet. Are you guys getting them from Pulse? Those are getting their Joes in.
No, if I get those, they're just from whatever I pick up at the store.
Who's that, Eric?
Or Big Bad.
That Trooper. Oh, you're on mute.
This is a Retro Trooper.
It looks good though.
Yeah, no, I like the blue. I like the blue.
I think that's the best looking one.
Can we see it?
Stand by, babe.
I can try.
You said Amazon?
Jeez.
I mean, not Amazon. Pulse PE?
BBTS.
BBTS.
Yeah, I'll be back. I got an
where
issue.
everybody's getting them from early. Okay. Yeah, that blue is dope.
Yeah.
I'll take a picture.
And I like that.
I got it better.
Yeah,
That's good.
that's good.
Compared to
I
the
like
other one.
Yeah, I can dig it.
Can you dig it?
Can you dig it? Eric B, how's that? What'd you get today? Brave Star.
Oh, it's good, man. It's good. It's not without its flaws, of course. There's a loose joint, but it's overall it's a pretty good figure.
Which one is that again?
This one's the ramen. I have the other one from
Dawson? Or something?
yeah, Dawson Toys or something. But yeah, I got the one from Ramen in today. Took them 25 days to ship it here, but it has all the articulation of classified figures with like Mafex joints, so they're very smooth.
Okay.
And
And
double.
Ramen took their joints too.
Yeah,
Just takes everything.
and
Fuck ramen.
and they have drop down hips and all that stuff.
Shorts.
And
I like the head
butterflies.
sculpt for that. I think that turned out really good.
Yeah, it's a very mature head sculpt. One of the hats looks funky. The one with the goggles, I don't like that one. But other than that, it's pretty darn good. I can't.
So
front.
better
Is
than
it
their
bigger than the other?
Centurions, right?
Way better. But
So he's-
but their Silverhawks were better than the Centurions.
Yeah, so he's dialing it in.
Yeah, he's like the Silverhawk stuff was way better than the Centurions. This is pretty darn good.
Fuck that about my Centurions.
I mean, I think he's probably finding his stride. Like, I'm not a fan of some of his practices, but every other figure outside of the Centurions or product I've gotten from him has been pretty good.
One of the things like you had
Stop trying
mentioned,
to chain
like,
my purchase.
all the Mafex like articulation. Like
Mhm.
he was charging Mafex money for those Centurions, and then when that's what we got, I was like, whoa, dude, you gotta slow your roll here.
Yeah, I can see where
Slow that
people would
roll.
be upset about that because those things weren't cheap. But I got them on a good deal. I think I got all three of them
Yeah,
for
weren't they like
$100.
really cheap with that special that he first ran?
Their early bird was like
Yeah, it was like
150 for the
$35 per
3.
figure. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right, and
something
then
like that.
shipping was $80
Yeah,
per
That is
figure.
true, bro. That is true. The shipping was a surprise. It's like surprise.
yeah. Now I got them. I got all 3 of mine
The
for $100.
fuck. Who does that
Shipped
shit? You bought my
like a
figures. I'm not
local
gonna tell you
retail.
shipping, and then I'll send you shipping for $200.
Well, now he puts shipping ahead on his website, so he calculates it
Thank
ahead of
You see
time.
what
God.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Listen to the
He's learning.
people.
He's learning.
Listen to the people.
He's learning.
yeah. So I mean, I probably send it to Ace if he's not buying it, so he can review it on Figure Banging after if Bobby doesn't want to see it first. I just have him ship it to Ace if he wants to see it once he's done. I sent Big Load finally to Ace, so hopefully he'll get that in enough time. I
Speaking
do
of
like
big
the
load,
Yep.
how do you guys feel about the height of X-Transbot's limbs and Magic Square limbs in the
I
masterpiece?
saw this coming, Brink. I
Yeah.
saw this coming
Like-
when I seen them doing the unboxing on the Fans Toy show reveal. I was like, oh, that thing's bigger than Big Low.
Right.
And the dude was in the chat calling me a nut, and I'm like, no, I think it's bigger. No, they're all the same size. I said, okay, let's see
Because
when it comes out.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
because now for the people that just want to like make a team, you
They
can't
can't.
mix and match. Yeah.
Nope, you gotta wait.
Yeah. Which is kind of a shame.
I'm okay with so I'm getting those from my bot modes and XTBs will be my trucks, but I can understand people's issue on it.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you gonna do now at this point?
What's the issue again?
The height.
Fans Toys bot modes are just bigger or taller and beefier than the other limb bots that we've gotten from the other third-party companies.
Oh, okay.
Except for maybe DX9 Stunicons, they were pretty much the same size, weren't they, in bot mode?
Yeah, they were huge too.
Well, it's Devastator. They're supposed to be big.
Mhm.
Come on, Brian. You should know this.
Yeah. Nothing withstands the might of Devastator.
Nope. Devastator.
Dude, I am just fucking in love with this thing. This is my first
Where did
Like-
that run, Frank?
high quality Veritech. 150, I think.
I think that's terrible considering how much.
It's all metal. It's all painted. Even the landing gear has rubber tires. And
Is
like,
it sold out, Brian? Is it sold out everywhere?
no, I don't think so. And they put out a weathered version recently.
The
Ooh.
BBTS
Yeah.
has it in stock still.
Yeah.
Like
Even-
scars and stuff?
I don't know if you can see it, but even like the landing gear in the back, they flay out a little bit. So you push them in to put them back in the legs, and then they flay out. Like just little
Oh.
subtle touches like that. So fucking
When I was a
cool.
kid, I saw that on TV and I was like, those jets are cool. And I'm sitting there watching it, and then they transformed. And I was like, whoa! I
Wait
was
a
all
minute,
in
that's
on it.
Jetfire.
I just thought it was so cool.
Yeah, that's what got me into it was just seeing how they transform. I was like, oh, this is too cool.
And then there's these are the side fillers for bot mode that come off, and you put them to the side. Even that knockoff Jetfire that was all the rage recently, same thing. The inserts on the sides of them, you take them off, and their parts forming.
Yeah, someone was just complaining about the packaging on that. On one of those groups.
Complaining about the
Yeah, they
that
ordered from
legacy
AliExpress. It
G1.
came crushed, and they're like, "It's all crushed."
Oh.
So, well, it's AliExpress.
It's AliExpress. What do you expect?
Right, it came in a
Yeah.
bag. What do you
A
expect?
lot of those people don't really pack stuff all that well.
No,
You get that paper thin box and stuff.
yeah, that's cool as heck, man.
Yeah, now I got the Robotech theme song in my head. Now I want to go watch Robotech. It's great.
The artwork on the Marshall box is freaking incredible too. It's nuts. Oh, it even has the designer's name on there for the artwork. Anybody else get any Joes this week?
Got the I got the
Cobra
Retro
Commander?
Trooper and Retro Stalker. I'm messing with Stalker right now.
Nice. That Stalker looks great. I can't wait to get that.
Did you have the other Stalker, EE?
Yeah, I have the other Stalker.
Which one you like better?
I think I like the Retro better.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You know Matt is not Wolf, you know Matt's gonna go crazy over that Stalker when it drops.
Yeah, he's
That's
waiting
his
for that
favorite
one.
Character.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. The Detroit also gives him like that also played a part in it.
No, I don't know. I think I like it better than the first one.
It looks the part. It definitely looks the part.
And I know Tyler was saying he doesn't like the green, but I don't know. I like it.
More the puke green.
Yeah, these are good figures. I mean, I'm not excited by them because again, I just feel like I'm doing the repaint reswap game right now.
Mm-hmm.
I need some new characters to
That's
be
why I
fucking.
didn't pick that one up.
Do you think they're gonna do that with all the figures?
I mean, they'll do it with most of them.
You're
You're not going to get a retro for everything. No.
Like
You're not gonna get
I knew for sure we would get a retro Flint. We got a retro Lady J. Where you just
Well, yeah. I mean, look. I mean, you were going to get that classic looking Lady J at some point.
Mm-hmm.
You only had that first version, that horrible first version. Sorry, Brink.
Oh, he likes Scarlet.
I don't care about no Lady J.
Scarlet. That's right, Scarlet. Yeah.
I think
That's
you're
what I
gonna
mean.
get. I think you're gonna get a
Scarlet,
retro
no
for every
shit.
fucking character.
You're going to get a retro Sergeant Slaughter, you said?
Scarlet
Yeah, I
could
think
be
you're gonna.
a
No, I'm
shield
just saying.
agent.
Nice.
I was just saying that you're gonna get a retro figure for every character.
I don't think so because we
Not
haven't gotten Flint
dude. There's
yet.
too many characters to do retro of everything.
I'd
Like you're
like
gonna do retro Dreadnoks and retro fucking. Some of these guys don't need retros. Like
Yeah,
you don't
'cause they
need a
give Dark Phoenix,
retro.
That's pretty much all you need.
what metalhead.
You don't exactly. You don't need a retro metalhead. You don't need a retro big boa unless it's gonna
Retro
come with the
mole rat.
kangaroo. No,
Yeah,
like,
do the retro, do the retro boa and do the kangaroo.
I think maybe do a 2-pack with the boa, but not name him Boa. I forget his name was for his Brazil release is the one that came with the kangaroo. You do that one and give me the fucking kangaroo already.
I see where you're going. I
mean, you're gonna get a lot of retros. Don't get me
yeah,
wrong,
yeah.
but I think some you might not. Like you're not gonna see. I don't know. You may be a retro Vipera, but she's the Tiger Force version only, so you still need another version of her.
I thought they
That's
gave
not
him
Tiger.
Vipera.
Oh,
Vipera.
Vipera. I think
Vipera.
so. I thought they did a
I'm like, I
Viper
thought they
too.
did a
Yeah.
Vipera.
Oh no. Like I don't see any reason to get a retro Zorana, right? I think she looks
Yeah. You don't
close enough to what she needs to be.
Mm-hmm.
So
You think you get a retro Serpentor?
Retro Glenda.
I
Without the thing?
think you're gonna get. I think there'll be another Serpentor without the chariot.
They're doing a mind bender, right?
They're
Yeah,
doing a
I
mind bender. They're doing a mind
Rock
bender.
and roll.
Yeah, rock and roll.
Did they-
with
I
the-
didn't know that.
Mind
I did not hear about a retro rock and roll.
Yeah, it was a
They
name
did.
reveal.
Okay.
They did show the.
They haven't shown it. They haven't shown it. No.
They just
They just showed the artwork.
They just showed the artwork. I got you.
Yes, I think rock and roll's fine. The one they released already. I probably won't.
I
get
agree.
the extra one.
But people
Same.
want that old school suit.
I'm thinking this is where I could start controlling myself, where I don't need to change these guys out.
No, people want that old school suit for
I
rock
know.
and roll, man. That's
Yeah.
what it was.
And that's
I'm good
fine.
with the rock and roll.
I think I'm
That's
good
my
with the one
way.
I have, where this is where I can start controlling myself and not like I don't need to buy a retro Serpentor. I don't need to buy a retro Mindbender. There's no point. I like the ones I have.
Yeah, the
You have
only
to
reason why
blow
you
me
would
away,
yeah, or
and
if,
I don't
if
think
you
you
kind
can.
of maybe if you don't want the chariot and you like, or you missed out on it and never
If you
got
miss
it.
exactly, it's great for those who missed
That's
out on
right. Yeah,
Chariot.
I think this Serpentor is going to come out in some fashion because of that.
Same thing with Mindbender. Doing it this way, it's great. People
Yes.
finally
Yeah,
get to get a
Yeah.
Mindbender who
Yeah.
missed out.
Yeah.
You'll probably see another version of Chuckle Sue
The other one I
yeah.
can think about is
That one
the
would probably be retro because he had a white shirt on, didn't he?
in the
In the
cartoon.
in the
Yeah, but he
cartoon.
was also in the cartoon. Remember, he was a big dude.
Yeah, he
What
was
about
huge. He was like the size of Big Boa. It seemed like.
You know, he literally threw a missile at a tank. Like he
Yeah.
was, you know, that's the version. You know, that's the
One of my
version most
favorite
people
parts of that
know from the
movie,
comics.
man.
He's not like that.
what about the twins? You think they'll get a retro?
I think the twins are going to get a suit.
shoot
I
retro.
think the
Yeah,
Sins are going to get a suit, whether
which
it's
I'm
in a
cool
retro
with.
card, which I don't think it would be retro.
I
No,
think
That's
it'd
not
be
a
a
retro
2-pack. I
look.
think it'd be a 2-pack.
But I think you
Yeah.
eventually get the twins in the suit.
That'd be an
So what am I
interesting
gonna do
one.
with my
You're definitely getting
forehead?
major blood. You're getting major blood retro.
Throw it away.
Probably.
I thought they already did a major blood in retro. No.
You just
No.
had the one major
Just
blood so
one.
far.
Yeah.
Falcon
Yeah,
with a better face.
No,
I
I don't think
yes,
Falcon's
Butter
big enough
Butterface?
character.
you're gonna get another Falcon. You're gonna get a third Falcon now.
Well, they already. Oh, I hope not. Don't waste a character.
Well, no, they'll
Already.
put him on a retro card. They'll use the new head that they used in the 2-pack
Oh
with
yeah, the
Quarrel.
2-pack.
They'll use that new head and give you the retro Falcon, which I'll probably get. I mean, if I don't, I might head swap right now when I get that Quarrel one.
I think I'd maybe get a Flint and maybe a Falcon. That probably
Yeah,
be
if they
it, the
did a
retro
retro
wise.
Flint, I'd be in because I don't like that Flint jacket he has on. Give me the one with just the collared shirt.
I like the jacket.
What jacket?
His bulletproof vest, it's almost as big as a flank jacket on him,
Okay.
or flak jacket, whatever they call it.
Yeah, flak.
Don't give me no flack.
And you're probably going to get on the. You're eventually going to get the Slaughter with the USA
Oh yeah,
on his
that's
chest,
coming.
and that'll probably be the one that's be rolled in with the Triple T.
Yeah, which is
Oh,
some
for
bull
sure.
crap.
Yeah.
After they made you buy how many different Slaughters so far?
Yeah,
Two,
yeah.
right?
We got 2 so far.
There's even another variant out there that you can get, right?
Yeah, the
'Cause the one
Bobby
we
Vala
got-
one.
Yeah, well, no, not that one.
Sergeant Magoo. The
Sergeant
one that looks like
Magoo.
Mr. The one that looks like Mr. Magoo.
Yeah, that dude look like the guy from the Up movie with that chin.
Yep.
I'm looking for Cobra.
Yeah, I'm no. I don't need another Sergeant Slaughter, but if it comes with a Triple T, I'll buy it.
Exactly. I have 2 Slaughters already.
What do
I
you
don't-
think that'll be though? 150 retail?
I don't think it needs to be
No.
150.
$100.
No.
Or
$100
less.
bucks. It'll be about the size. I mean, the Triple
Max
T's smaller than a
$100.
vamp. It's
It's way
smaller than the
smaller than a
vamp,
vamp.
so
Bigger than a
Yeah.
ferret, though,
$100
right?
bucks.
Yeah, bigger than a fair. Oh, maybe about the same size. It's probably
Nah,
about that
Triple T
wide.
should be a
Bigger.
little should be a little
It'll be
bigger than a
$100
ferret.
bucks.
I'm thinking
I'd say
it's
about
that
$100.
wide,
100
and
sounds
maybe
right.
about that size, but it's gonna be taller. What was it? What was the ferret? 79?
No,
75?
ferret was like ferret wasn't that expensive, was it?
It was
75,
79.
yeah.
$60, I thought.
Yeah,
I didn't buy one, but I think it was like
I could be
60.
wrong.
Oh, such a fake fan, Eric.
So the
I canceled
Google.
I canceled my Stinger.
Look, until you
Who's
cancel
they?
your kid's dental operation to get a toy, I don't want to hear it.
You're one of those guys.
Not the dental operation, Joe.
You know what? It's what came off the top of my head. I'm sorry if it doesn't impress.
Eric, see, stingers are everywhere. Where did yours get canceled from?
No, I canceled it.
Oh, you canceled it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I thought you said they canceled my.
No,
Stinger.
no,
I'm
no.
like,
You can get them on Amazon, right? And I can get it delivered tomorrow from Amazon.
yeah, I
Yeah,
almost
you
want to
should.
buy another
Flex
one 'cause
on
I
you.
want that seat.
Get your
I want
gridiron
that
upgrades.
set. Yes, exactly. I want the
It's
gridiron.
like I turn a $100 vehicle into a $300 vehicle.
Yeah,
Hey, look.
80 bucks.
Yeah.
It was
that's
80
not-
bucks
that's
on
like returning your
BBTS.
investment,
That's
man.
the American way.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, didn't you buy? How much was that dang on Bobby Vala truck?
That was 200.
Want to
Oh,
put
okay,
lipstick on a pig?
I'm just saying you can't really cast stones when you
Oh,
got
no, I'm not.
$200
I'm not. I'm just
$200
saying.
Bobby Valor.
We get the APC set, Eric Z. It turns into a whole different vehicle.
It does look dope
It's
though.
got 6 wheels.
6 wheels.
I saw that. That looks slick. I did see that. Yeah.
Can't tell it park this thing anyway.
Yeah,
Drake
the
had that
Van
thing looking like a garage over there. The way he had that thing set up, I'm like, oh, this is somebody's garage.
the Vanguard
then
was
you-
nice. It's just doesn't fit with GI Joe if you ask me.
It kind of
No,
looks
I
like
just-
it's too,
you gotta
it's too
get this.
That's
futuristic.
great. That looks great.
Yeah, Eric Z, you had it at
a battle
right?
tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I liked it. That's why I bought it. 'Cause I thought it was cool, and I thought it was like something special, so I bought it. That's all.
It's like
Eric
taking
Z
a Ford
almost took
Focus
my,
and making it a, like
Yeah,
an
man.
Solo Golf
F-150.
figure upstairs.
Like, dude, they went to Monster Garage and Jesse James fucking upgraded that thing. Remember
Oh, you
that
talking
show?
about the
Yeah, I remember
electric truck?
Yeah.
Grease monkey.
Yeah.
Remember he turned a Mustang into a lawnmower? That was wild.
That's wild.
I want to see someone do a pimp my ride with one of the GI Joe vehicles.
Dude, you know,
dog.
Brink,
Brink
Brink,
just did it.
you can probably put a jacuzzi in the back of that one.
Oh yeah, sure.
Have all your Scarlets in there.
Yeah, man.
So like
The
bikini,
Agent
like
of
hit her in
S.H.I.E.L.D.
a
ladies.
bikini. Yeah,
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 man.
yeah.
They hang out.
Putting a Scarlet head in my.
That's what I was telling Tyler. He should make like a pimp vamp for Pimp Daddy Destro.
I think you should do the
Put a
stinger
stripper
and just
pole and
no,
a
put
hot tub in the back.
No, do the stinger and put like the 3 wheels on it. Put a hot top in the back. Color it all up like cheetah colors.
Yeah,
Cheetah colors.
Cheetah.
yeah. For Pimp
Put
Daddy
chandeliers on the front, like in Escape from New York.
Or zebra hood. Would put like a zebra hood. Cheetah colors on the side panels. Dope. Have like a soda dispenser.
Soda, you say?
Yeah.
What kind of soda would you put in that thing, Dom?
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper? Ooh, nice. I like that. You're going high end. You're not even going Dr. Wham.
No, what's the other one? Dr. Thunder.
Yeah. And the doctor that got disbarred and not disbarred, the guy's medical license revoked, became Mr. Pibb.
I like Dr. Thunder.
Dr. Kevorkian.
Mr. Pibb.
It's ma'am.
When he asked for Dr. Pepper, I was like, we have Mr. Pibb. We're like, all right.
All right.
That's fine. I guess.
I don't like Dr. Pepper.
Oh.
Well, no one's
Need
perfect.
Dr. Thunder in your life.
Nah, he drinks that Mountain Lightning.
I don't like Mountain Dew either.
Did I say Mountain Dew?
Killing babies.
Yeah, Mountain Dew is like just sugar water, bro.
Oh yeah, it's terrible for you.
Yeah.
No, it tastes terrible too.
Oh yeah.
I like the taste.
I like the Baja Blast.
I know it's
That
doing
regular Mountain Dew
horrible
is
things to me
nasty.
that when I drink it.
Soda's not good for you in general, guys.
You hush your mouth.
Gotta take the fun out of everything.
Yeah.
What? Hey, E. Is it better than that? Is that better than that cigarette?
Yep.
Gotcha.
Got him.
Damn.
Oh, what happened to Joe? He left. Aw.
I can see E walking in. I can see E walking in with everybody drinking some soda. He's just smoking a cigarette. You know that stuff's gonna kill you.
You should really drink that Dr. Pepper Zero. It's much healthier.
Oh, of course.
You guys, you're digging an early grave. I'm telling you.
As he takes a drag.
Anyone got a lighter?
Well, you guys are sitting there saying Mountain Dew is bad for you as opposed to other sodas or not. That's why I said it. It's
No,
like,
I'm with you.
Understood.
It is-
that
it
is the only
is
reason
terrible.
why I said it.
Understood. I know.
It's so much.
Says that as
sugar
I
in that
finish
stuff.
off my
It's just
Dr.
a sugar
Pepper.
slug.
Hey, you know what? We're all slowly dying. Enjoy your life, man. You do you.
I knew Pop was crazy made though when So I used to work for a prominent company here in town. I won't name any names.
He said
Real,
fucking
real
pop.
quick, Eric. Did you say pop?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, I'm from the
Yeah,
I'm from the
pop.
Yeah, we
Midwest.
say
We got
pop here
pop
too.
bro.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You're the first person
That's
I've
a-
ever heard, like that I know of that I've ever in person heard them say that.
It's a
So
Midwest
Soda
thing.
thank
Holla
you.
pop,
name.
Check
baby.
that box.
Yeah,
It's a
we say
Midwest
pop
thing.
in Ohio.
Yeah. So thank you.
So fucking
Mhm.
stupid.
Shout out
But
to Pop.
anywho,
Look at you, New Yorker.
I used to, load chemicals and stuff down there, and on our bottles it used to say all natural, right? Or naturally flavored. And I was like, well, what? These chemicals is upstairs that y'all putting in this thing? Ain't nothing natural about this.
Define natural. That's the whole thing.
Exactly.
So you used to
Phosphoric
dump
acid.
chemicals in the water, is what you were saying?
How you think your pop made, bro?
Bottled
Well,
Flint.
now we know what happened to Flint.
Yeah, bottled Flint. That's what it says.
Hey, y'all get up off Flint. Flint is doing okay. They're doing better.
Shout out
Did
to Flint.
they figure that out, or
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of
they
the
flew
kids
a
that had
lot of
multiple
their people.
heads, they put their heads together and came up with a solution.
You know what, Joe? Go back to West Virginia.
I never was in West Virginia.
Say go back to West Virginia.
The hills have eyes.
Cool. Go there anyway.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
Take a
think that's where
vacation.
Lou lives.
Burn some vacation time. Enjoy
No,
life,
Lou's a
yo.
North Carolina guy.
Isn't that where the hills have eyes took place?
I thought that was the Appalachians, but the Carolinas.
So, Wolfie, I think you're the one who asked the brawl. It
Yeah.
feels light, but it feels good.
Man, I'm so mad. Mine's stuck in New York. Man, why don't you go over there and tell them people to release my stuff, bro?
I told him to hold that shit.
Oh, damn.
Walk
Yeah,
up
I
there
heard
and
it.
go, let
It
I heard
my
it was
can't
body
be
light.
any
go.
different than the Magic Square Prime because the first V2 was very light, but it was cool. It was fun. The second one, they added diecast and paint to. Is your diecast and the feet on that, Joe?
My diecast is in my hips.
I actually don't feel any.
I heard all the weight is in the combiner foot.
Maybe
Yeah,
it's in
the
the
combiner foot is pretty heavy.
Here you go, EB. Sorry.
What's up, buddy?
There you go. I put the fast pack on from the KO Jetfire. I
There
put
you
that on
go.
there for
Wow,
you.
that looks so much better.
Well, no, it just looks like a robot that you remember from your youth. But they've got all the connection points on these things
I know.
for that armor.
Didn't those things
They're probably
sell out?
coming.
Which ones?
No, they're still available on.
You can get 'em.
Cozy. I mean, Big Back Toy Store.
This?
That, yeah.
No. This is not on BBTS anymore. They have a weathered version now. The other one
Oh.
is sold out. But the Skull One, Roy Folkers, is still there.
Up for
But
pre-order.
I think you can still find this places. I think he's not entirely sold out everywhere yet. So yeah, if you want one, go
Maybe
get one.
Annie has it.
So Eric B, you were saying they have confirmed that they are not making armor for these. Is that what you said?
No, I'm saying the other two that are coming out on pre-order, the other color jet, like the girls and that other one, they don't have the armor with it either.
Okay, so maybe they can release it as an add-on
Maybe.
kit. Yeah,
Bandai did that at some point, so
yeah,
maybe.
that could work. All right.
That's the word on the street.
And then there's also there's a super heavy duty armor that goes on them when they're in bot mode or battleoid mode that they can't wear when they're in a plane, and they could do that too.
Is that the Rick?
Fine. Is that like
Rick Army?
G1 size?
Could be.
Is that like when it transforms into the robot? Is it G1 size or is it like smaller, like a more of a Voyager size?
It seems like 8 inches, right?
Yeah, this thing is it's the same height as this, which
it looks like a 172 scale.
yeah, I'm
But
not
it's
sure
not-
of the scale,
but it's
here,
not-
here's a Magic Square Optimus Prime.
Okay.
If that
okay.
helps it.
Oh, that weathered version is a BBTS exclusive.
Oh,
Oh,
there you go.
oh. That's what's
Let's
up.
go back to the panel mode.
BBTS exclusive.
You need to show us the girl walk mode.
Gerwalk? Alright.
There's a bunch of places that have them up for pre-order still, like Entertainment Earth, Sideshow has them up for pre-order.
Yeah.
That just means they haven't got their stock yet, man.
Heck, you can't
Yeah.
even pre-order it. It just says coming soon.
What, the weathered one?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that one's a part of their 25th anniversary deals.
Oh yeah, maybe. Because people are like, Four Horsemen did a special figure for them. Super 7 did a special figure for them. To like only be.
What was the Super 7 worth?
It was the evil Quicksilver, which is basically Quicksilver with the angry eyebrows or some shit like that. I can't remember.
The Rick Hunter is still in stock at BBTS.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, there is.
Cool.
Yeah.
$49.
Well, it's $149.99, right?
I
Yeah.
lied. Sorry.
The
Yeah,
weather
Dyke
was
has
pretty
feet,
good.
right?
I could have swore it had like the pre-order had sold out though at some point.
Is that the
yeah.
3?
Yeah.
That's the 3.0, right, Brian?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Oh yeah, there it is, back in stock. I could remember seeing it.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah.
one.
Yeah, man, go
Go
get
get
it
it.
if you're into it.
Yeah, I pre-ordered and canceled mine because it, again, no armor.
That's messed up. That's messed up.
Tell me you're a Transformer fan without telling me you're a
Yeah.
Transformer fan.
Oh, they got
I never claimed to be a Rebotech or Robotech Macross fan.
No, I know.
Yeah,
I'm just
but you have all these figures in your basement.
I have 2 of them because I like the Jets.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean that I'm a huge fan. I like the Jets.
Ah, I got you.
Are you talking?
Hey man, when you're a jet,
No.
you're a jet all the way.
That's right. The pieces are starting to fall together. He's not in it for the lore. He's in it for the jet.
There you go.
There it is. I can respect those sensibilities. I do that a lot myself.
Well,
So
here's
are you
my
talking-
problem. I need a squadron of these guys.
I
At
use
150, I just can't do it.
A squadron
I
of them.
feel you, man.
Yeah, I need like at least 3.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what I'm excited about because
Yeah,
finally
because they revealed the
you
3.
can actually get all of them without a hassle. Like all the Bandai ones and those super fancy ones,
Yeah.
like they sell out in seconds over on the overseas sites, and then it's like,
Yeah.
well, I guess you go to eBay and they double in like immediately. This just fucking sucks. At least with these, they're there. Like they're there. You can go order them right now.
So
You
is
don't have to fight.
is
You don't have
Roy
to set an
Fokker
alarm
the only
for
other
3 in the
one?
morning. It's crazy.
They're there. Go order them right now.
Right.
They're
They're
waiting.
available.
The Roy Fokker the only other one that's out for order right now.
Use your parents' credit card. It's just there. Go get it.
That's right.
Yeah, Roy, and then there's a girl coming, right? I think she's the blue one.
Max is the blue one. Miria is the red one.
Yep.
Miria.
I don't see the blue one up for order yet.
No, I think they've only teased them like at overseas
Conventions.
like conventions and stuff. Yeah, but
Yeah.
but they have promised that they're making all of them. So like then we might get certain decos. Like and when I posted this in like the Realm or something like that, somebody's like, 3.0 has the Transformers license and the Robotech license. Maybe they could
They
do
do.
a
There
Jetfire.
could be a crossover.
Yeah.
So, Eric B, check the link I just shared in the StreamYard chat. Is that the one you're talking about, like the heavy armor?
Yard tread. Hold on, I gotta check it.
But there's what you call it. If you were to Google.
No, but that is cool that one's coming. Matt was showing me that one. It's not that armor. It's the standard armor that he just pulled over.
Oh,
like
the
the
Jetfire
fast pack.
stuff.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But like, if you've ever played the Robotech Battle Cry game, they had all these different skins, and like there's a stealth version, there's like a patriotic version, all kinds of crazy stuff, man. And I
That was
hope
a
they
good
do.
game.
I hope they do all. That game was super fun.
Yeah, I still got it. Like, this is a fun game.
Yeah,
What is it?
that's
PC game?
it was
PS2.
and GameCube actually. It was the reason I purchased the GameCube. I was working at Circuit City at the time, and that payday hit, and I was like, all right, I'm buying this GameCube Bumble.
I remember
and
having
I'm
an
getting this
Xbox
Robotech game.
PlayStation, like the
Good old
original
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. They had it for Xbox as well and PS2, I think.
Yeah.
Too.
We're rolling up here on 11 o'clock.
Cool.
Let's take this offline. Go on
Cool.
broadcast it. All right, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Word. I got to work to pick with you, Eric.
Give a fuck.
Thanks for hanging out, everyone.
Bye.
Link for the broadcast will be posted soon.
Yep.
That drama for your mama.
Dude, they made figures for this Robotech gun.
Say it with me now.
Don't make me over. All right, I'll catch y'all on a flip.
All right, I'll be
Yeah,
on.
I'm sending the links now. to
Yeah,
those
give me
who
about
join in.
5 or 10 minutes. I'll be on.
Okay.
Bye, Scott. Bye, Scott.